Hello guys, welcome to the second video of Rhino 101 in Parametric Nerd channel. In this part, we are going to get into the practical side and start the modeling process with 2D commands and curves related commands. I suggest you write down the commands we use somewhere because they might slip your mind easily. But don't worry, I'll try to teach them in a way that makes it easy for you to remember them again. Alright, let's get started. Alright, so relax, grab a coffee, and let's learn Rhino together. As you know, in the last video, this is our project that we want to work with. So open your Rhino. This is the line that we made in the last video. So at first, you want to start your modeling process. This is your viewport. You have 4 viewports when you open the Rhino. As you see, perspective, top, front, and right. I usually work in perspective and in 3D viewport, and these are 2D mode. You can see your model from different angles. If you want to maximize one of these viewports, you can just double click on viewport's name, perspective. As you see, we can switch between our viewports in here. So now you're in top, name changes here, you're in front, you're in right. So I like perspective more. You can change your viewport mode, projection mode. As you see, we are now in perspective. You can enable parallel mode. As you see, this doesn't have vanish points and it's parallel. And you can change the title or name of this viewport. You see, this is a still perspective. You can change it to parallel. Now, it doesn't matter what's the name, it's just for you. As you see, you can see every command and every button I use in the left down corner of a screen. So we just want to change our name back to perspective. So how should we do this? You can open File menu, and this is not here. That is usually in Edit. So you can use Undo, but Undo is not working right now. So just type perspective again. If you want to select this line, just click your mouse and draw a rectangle. It's selected. As you see, our rectangle outline is dashed shape. So you see it's dashed. If you move your mouse to the left, it's dashed. And if you move your mouse to right, it's simple line. And you can't select or line this way. It's similar to AutoCAD or other softwares. So you can't select it. You can select it if you select all the objects area in your rectangle. It's so simple. So you selected it now, but if you move your mouse to left, it's easier to select your shape. Or you can just click on your line and select it. When you select your object, as you see, this panel, properties panel, is now shows viewport. But if you select your line, it changes to properties object. So you can see our object type is an open curve. If I want to show you the difference between open curve and closed curve, you can just don't worry about this. I'll explain this command to you. I just draw a line. This is a closed curve. If you select it, you see this is a closed curve. This is a very simple concept. So I want to delete this. Just use your delete button on your keyboard, or I just use Ctrl Z, or use DEL. So you can have delete command here. You see your commands are appear here, and press enter or press space or just select this command. So I usually use enter. So our object is now deleted. I want to delete this too. So delete. This time I use space. If you want to rotate around your viewport, you just hold your right mouse button and move it so you can easily rotate around your viewport and your objects. We have other options here, other properties here. We will talk about them in future videos, so don't worry about it. So I want to create a line. As you remember, in the last video, I used a simple command that was line. As you see, I typed here line, or you see here. So I select this command, and for example, you want to start your line from the center of this viewport. So just type 0 with your keyboard. It's going to be a 0 here, and you see a point appeared here. So it's your 0, 0, 0 coordinates, and click enter. So your first point of your line is here. You can select your second end or second point of your line. I just click here. Okay, so we have a simple line here. If you want to create a straight line parallel to X direction or Y direction or Z direction, what should we do? Just select this again, delete, use line again. If you want to repeat a command, you can use space or enter, or right click on your mouse. But what was the last command we used? It was delete. But in Rhino, delete is not one of those commands you can repeat. If you want to delete things, you should just write it every time you want to use it. Okay, so delete is the last command I use, as you see. But if I tap enter, you see the line will be activated. So I am in line command again. And you see here we have some explanations about this command, start of line. It wants you to select your first point of your line. I use 0 again and tap enter. If you want to create a line in X or Y direction, you just tap and hold Shift key, and you see this is our Y direction. You see this here is our coordinates, and this green line is Y. I'll do it again. Line 0 space. If you hold Shift, you can just draw lines in X or YZ, and Z direction is activated now in blue color. But I don't usually use Shift for Z direction. I'll tell you how you can do it later. For example, I want to create this line in X direction. If I hold it Shift. If I tap button, as you see, Shift plus tab, my direction is locked just in X direction. you see I can't select Y direction. It's just locked in X direction. So I will draw a line, and our unit is meter. How do I know this is meter? That is our unit. If I zoom a little bit with my mouse middle wheel, you see these grids here in your workspace. These big rectangles are each 10 meter, and these smaller rectangles are 1 meter. As you see here, this is our length of the line that I'm drawing. So this is about 1 meter, and this is about 10 meter. So I want to draw a line with 3 meter length. So I type 3 in my keyboard, and as you see, this is 3. So you can have your tree this way or this way. So you have just 2 options to draw your 3 meters long line. I will click here this side. It doesn't matter if I click here or here or here. It will be a line just like this, as you see. So I want to draw another line. I just do it faster. I just hold shift, I tap tab button, and I will type 5. So this is another line. I want to easily just copy this line. So I will use copy command. I tap enter. So it says point to copy from. Press enter to use bounding box center. So we don't want to use the bounding box center option. We just want to select a point. So I select this point. You see we have end, point, and int. This is our snap that is activated. For now, you just make sure you have a snap options as I have here. End is activated, near, point, mid, int, and vertex. These are usually useful for you, especially as an architect. So I will click here in this point that is end of these lines and intersections of these 2 lines. So I just click here and click here again. So we have our line copied, and with escape you can just escape from the last command, and this is so simple. So I can just copy this line again, and we have 4 open curves, as you see. Okay, this is enough for today's video. We have our rectangle, our simple rectangle here in Rhino. You save your file, whatever you want, and you can just use this command in standard toolbar. I don't usually use toolbars, so you can use file, save option, or you can just save. Okay, save and use this, so it's going to save on your system. If you had any questions about this video, I'll be happy to know about your questions. So please leave a comment and feel free to subscribe. You can DM me in LinkedIn, in Instagram, in Telegram, or you can email me so we can be in touch and I can help you with your projects if you want. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.